What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammett, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how some toxic people, narcissistic people, will use religion to keep you in a toxic relationship, or how religion itself keeps you in a toxic relationship. Stay tuned, like and subscribe for more. This person is saying that she is praying to God to change the heart of her narcissist or toxic person to make him a better person. Of course, y'all, if y'all new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. Let me preface this by saying, yes, I'm a believer in God. I try to pray every single night. I read the entire Bible from beginning to end. I've also read the Quran. So I've come to believe myself that faith without works is dead. So for me, praying isn't enough. You can pray to God all you want to, but you have to take action in order to make your prayers come true. I pray to God I lose weight, but I'm not going to go. I'm going to just lay in the bed all day. I have to put the action in behind that. So me personally, my wife could have prayed every single night for God to change my heart. But until she took the action and packed herself up and left, there was no change or no therapy or nothing coming. And a lot of times you get narcissists and toxic people that will absolutely use God as a manipulation tool against you to keep you in a toxic situation. Telling you that Jesus doesn't like divorce. You got to stand by your spouse through thick and thin no matter what they do to you. And to forgive and forget. Put in the work. Hope this. So welcome back, folks. So you can read the text on the screen. It says, I'm praying for God to change his heart to be a better person. He's so addicted to his sick pleasures. Woo. Now, y'all, well, look, y'all, this is not going to be me blaspheming God or whatever, because y'all know I'm an ardent believer in the Lord. The Lord. I've read the whole Bible. I've read the Quran. I try my hardest to pray every single night because I'm not right here. I'm not right here divulging this information to you. I'm not in therapy working on myself to be a better person. I'm not doing any of that without the Lord. Let's just get that out of the way. But like I said in that video, I'm not going to blaspheme the Lord. I would never do that. What I'm going to say in this video is, you see what I said in the short video, faith without works is dead. Prayer is not enough, y'all. Prayer is not going to change the heart of a narcissistic person, y'all. You know what I mean? I remember reading the Bible. God was hardening people's hearts. God was hardening people's hearts. It's like Moses and Aaron went to talk to the Pharaoh. They're like, look, Pharaoh, bruh, God sent us here. Let our people go. We got to go. We got to dip out of here. We are God's chosen people. We got to get out of here, bro. Let's go. Let us go. And the Pharaoh was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. And God hardened his heart. The Pharaoh was like, you know what, get the hell out of my face. Locked them up. Kicked them out of his presence. You see what I'm saying? God, in the Bible, God was hardening hearts. I just had to bring that up, y'all. I tell biblical stories like that just from my perspective. Like, I used to do a series called Bible Talk where I would just break stories down like that. But yeah. God was hardening the heart. So y'all praying for God to change somebody's heart, you have to take actions as well, y'all. Like I tell people, like, I'm not here without God. My wife, you know what I mean? My wife could have prayed her hardest, but you know what? Her prayers would have fallen on deaf ears because she wasn't taking action. She finally took action and left. And that, you know, did that change my heart? No, that didn't change my heart. It was a catalyst for me to go to therapy. It was a catalyst because she called me a narcissist on the way out the door. God, when she prayed to God, God put the word narcissist in her mouth and she hurled it at me. So God spoke to her God spoke to my wife, but God spoke to me through my wife, hurled the word narcissist at me, and that opened up my world to work. And that's why I'm standing here right now. You see what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead. She left. She packed her stuff up and dipped. You see how that works? You know what I mean? That's the dynamic that a lot of people face right there. She packed her stuff up and got her stuff up and dipped the hell out. That's what she decided to do. That's what she wanted to do. That's what some of y'all have to do. You have to do that sometimes. You know what I mean? That's the dynamic in the situation a lot of people have to do. You know? Because like a lot of narcissistic people will use their religious beliefs and use your religious beliefs to keep you in a situation with them and tell you that you have to forgive them for all the horrible things that they have done to you. They're just like, you gotta, you know, it's in the Bible. God don't like divorce. You can't divorce me because Jesus don't like divorce. You know that. We both know that. You can't do that. You're not a believer in God. You're gonna divorce me. You might well go ahead and you're spitting in God's face. You don't believe in the Bible. Why you do that? You gonna divorce me? You supposed to forgive me. Flesh in my flesh, blood in my blood. We supposed to be one right here. We're not one, we two. Because you trying to leave me. You trying to split us up. We're not one right now. We two. Don't let, religious and spiritual abuse are 100,000% real. You see this stuff going online, these people living like real life cults and stuff like that, where they've been super brainwashed from when they were children. You can brainwash an adult as well, y'all. If you just take that brain and soak it in a lot of this religious stuff, you just take that brain out their head and just soak it in a vat of religious stuff and put it back into their heads. They could be super brainwashed. And it's like you join a cult, and a lot of people lose their family members in situations like this because the family members are gone. They're mentally just gone. You have to say goodbye to the family members and stuff like that, because some of this stuff is they will brainwash the hell out of you using God. And they'll use God. People will use God to justify horrible stuff. Those are bad people. Those are bad Christians, bad people, bad whatever, bad people of faith. Those are some of the people that God was stoning and opening the world. Those are the people that God was stoning and opening the earth up and swallowing in the Bible. You know what I mean? But I just tell people all the time that religion, is religion fine? Yeah, I think religion is great. I truly believe that we all need to believe in something bigger than ourselves in order to live a truly authentic, full life. But I also believe just don't blindly believe stuff. That person, your husband or your wife, that's using God to try to keep you in a toxic relationship, that's not God. That is not God. They are not God. That is a man. That is a woman. That is a person. You know what I mean? They are not God. God is wherever God want to be at. God is over there. God is up there. This person in front of you telling you what God thinks is not God. Do they know God personally? Tell them to pick their phone up and call God right now. And let me see God respond. Let me see God's text message response back saying, yeah, cool. Don't leave your husband. Don't leave your wife. Forgive them. Let me see that message. Let me see the voicemail that God left you telling you this right here. You don't pick my calls up, So I'm just saying this. I'm saying I would say this. I hate when people use God as a tool of manipulation. But I know God is a tool of love, caring, and just greatness. God is a tool of creation. And that's what I said. I'm here because of God. Just don't let God, when people use religion to keep you in toxic relationships, and don't you yourself use God and or religion to keep you in a toxic relationship with a narcissistic person or a toxic person. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. There are plenty of people in the Bible that got divorced, that left, and there's a lot of situations or whatever. There's a lot of stories from the old times and stuff like that. So I'm not telling you to get divorced. I'm just telling you, talk to God for real. And you know what I mean? If God tells you to leave, it might be time to dip out. But anyways, y'all, let me cut this thing short. I had to hop off here to doing these one-on-ones. I'm still doing one-on-ones over Zoom, y'all. Y'all know the link is in the description of every video. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace.